friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a tutorial using the Dream Street palette from ColourPop. It's the collab palette with Kathleen Lights. I've actually had this sitting here for a while now. I did check this morning, and as of this morning it is still available online for $16. And if you've never ordered from there, they always have like $5 off coupon codes as well, so you can always take advantage of that. I really wanted to play with some of the blue shades in here. I've seen a lot of tutorials using the red and just like some of the neutral shades, and you guys know I love color, so I was super excited to see some blue in this palette. And yeah, won't talk anymore, we'll just jump right into the tutorial. Alright, so first I did go ahead and prime my lid using the Too Faced primer. Next I am going to set that, so I'm going to take the Dream Street palette in my Morphe E22 and I'm going to dip into this shade right here and pack this all over my lid just to kind of set that color. You can use a translucent powder so you don't have to dip in with like this kind of orangey shade, but I didn't want to have to like reach into another palette because I wanted this to truly be a Dream Street tutorial for you guys. And I'm just going to kind of take this up into my crease as well when there's less product. Alright, next I'm going to go with my Morphe M433 and I'm going to dip back into that same shade and just pack a little bit into my crease and blend it out in windshield wiper motions like that. And next I'm going to go in with this top left corner shade and same brush and put this in my crease. You don't have to go in with all these steps before you do the blue in the crease. I just think it looks a little bit nicer to have it kind of look more blended into like another color instead of just blue and then like my skin. Alright, next I'm going to take this fluffy tapered Morphe brush from their Copper Dream set, if you do have this, and I'm going to go in with this kind of orangey brown shade right there and go into my crease. And just kind of blend it out. You can be messy because I am going to clean it up with some, like a makeup wipe, and I'm doing a like kind of half-ish cut crease, as you can see for my other eye. So I'm just kind of leaving it like that. And then next I'm going to use the same brush and dip in now to that brown shade down there. And focus this in the crease as well. And then next is for the blue. This is another brush from the Copper Dreams. It's just like a fluffy, smaller tapered version of that brush I just used. You can just use whatever fluffy brush you have. I'm going to go in with this blue shade right there and put this in my crease right over top of what I just did, but not take it as high as you can see. So that way it just kind of blends. And to the other shade, you have like a gradient effect. So I have some like skin that kind of hangs over a little bit more right here, so I kind of take it up high right here. But yeah. Alright, next it's time to like kind of cut my crease a little bit. So I'm using my Shape Tape concealer. And just take like a tiny brush that you own. I'm using my BH brush number 13. It's this pink one from one of their sets. And I'm just going to dip into my concealer and put this basically on most of my lid besides like the outer part. If you're someone who has really deep set or hooded eyes, like more than mine, like I have like hooded-ish eyes, but I still have a lot of lid space, so I don't really necessarily have to go too much higher than my real crease because you can still see it when my eyes are closed, as you can see over here. This eye for me is a little bit different because I have a scar, so it is a little bit more hooded. Because I was in a car wreck when I was little, and so I do tend to take this one a little bit higher right here because otherwise it won't really be seen. And I kind of wanted to make it even. That's just kind of my own personal thing. So you just kind of need to like know your eye shape and You can always take the concealer higher if you need to, but you can't necessarily bring it back down. So I just go really slowly on this process part and just use a tiny brush. Next, I need to set the concealer just using a translucent powder. I'm just going to take this Morphe G14 just because it was sitting right here, and going with my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder and just kind of set my concealer. So I did try, like, if it was a different color, I think you'd be able to just go in, wet your brush, and pack on the shimmer color, but for some reason, I think it might be because it's a lighter shade, it didn't want to show up very well. So I actually did go in with some NYX glitter glue, and I just used that same concealer brush just to make my life easier. I just put on like the tiniest amount, like you can see here, and just kind of spread it over the concealer area. I am going to take this other Morphe brush from the Copper Dream set. It's just like a flat brush. It's still fluffy but flat. You can use whatever. I'm just taking this to go in with this shade right here, and I'm gonna pack this all over where I just put that glitter glue. Okay, I think I got everything covered. So next I'm gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics brush. It's from the Ashley Tisdale Eliminated by Ashley brush collection, but it's just this little round brush. And I'm gonna dip back into the blue shade that I've been using and pack this on right on the edge where the concealer and that shimmer meet the outer part of my eye, and just kind of blend it together. Because I did just want to do like kind of a half cut crease and not like a full one. I think half cut creases are like super pretty lately. I don't know why. And I'm also going to take this and kind of go on that line because I want like a gradient effect like that. Make sure it's pretty even, which looks as good as it's going to get. So next I do like to go over an orange again on the like outer part. So I'm going to use my Morphe M433 again and dip back in to this shade right here and just tap off a little bit of the excess and just make sure you don't lose any of that like warmth up here. Just like that, and then a little bit into the shade on the outer portion. And next I'm going to take my makeup wipe before I go in with liner and just kind of clean up my line. Next I'm going to line my top lash line using my NYX matte liquid liner in the shade Black, of course. I love this stuff. Alright, so I just finished doing my liner and I did put on some mascara, so I'm going to apply my false lashes next. I am using the SK Lashes in Style Monroe for this look. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my lashes off camera and finish the rest of my face makeup so we can come back and finish our lower lash line. Alright, so for my lower lash line, I'm going to take my Morphe E18 and I'm going to dip into this shade right here first and foremost. Sweep this under my lower lash line. And then next I'm going to take the same brush and dip into this orangey red right there in the palette. Alright, so you could leave it like this, but I did want to add a little bit of blue. So I'm going to take my R41 and I'm going to dip into the blue shade that we used. I'm going to tap off the excess and just focus this right against my lash line. Alright, next I'm going to line my lower lash line with my black Marc Jacobs highliner. I did already pick out my lip color. I'm wearing the Fenty Beauty lip gloss that she has. It's like the only shade, I believe it's called like Fenty Glow. But yeah, so I believe that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know what kind of palettes you'd like me to use next in a tutorial. I'm really thinking about doing a like Throwback Thursday series where I use and do tutorials with older palettes because people are like, everyone's so into like getting the next new thing, myself included. Like I'm not saying I'm not, but I have like so many older palettes that don't get as much love as they should, and like no one posts tutorials with them anymore. So I was thinking about starting a series using like some older palettes or palettes that were like hyped up once and now no one mentions, and like doing tutorials like that every Thursday. So let me know your guys' thoughts on that down below in the comment section. And be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave so you don't miss out on any new content I will be putting out. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!